out, girl.
Okay. Wow. Just barely avoiding that copyright.
That was an original song.
Uh-huh.
Charlie XCX.
Yeah, I think
Charlie
it's
XCX.
worse. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's worse if you claim it to be an original.
Oh yeah.
by Miss XCX.
Miss
But
XCX.
Ms. XCX not married.
MX.
She's free.
Yeah.
She's liberated.
Hey, she is free, and Charlie, call me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah, Charlie, if you're watching, give us a call.
Yeah. Oh, we set up this week.
Yeah, that's right. We're taking phone calls tonight, as usual. We usually are taking phone calls.
I'm taking one right now.
Sometimes
Hold
we
on.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Nick's taking one right now.
Sorry. Yeah. No, I'd love to. Yeah. No, just give me whatever.
He always does this.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Every time.
Big
Oh,
time
no, yeah,
and
they're
big
here.
Time and big time.
Yeah, they're here. Do you want to talk to him? He doesn't want to talk to you. All right.
Wow.
All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Same old
Hey.
story.
Ugh. Alec, right? Ugh.
Yeah.
Mr.
Anyway.
Treeback.
Yeah. Mr. Treeback.
Wow.
Welcome to
Kim-
Secret Handshake.
Oh my gosh, we have to say
Right?
what the show is.
Okay,
Yeah.
now this is a program.
No,
Now this
really
is a
good
program.
job. Really good
Yeah,
job.
Thank you.
Now this is a program.
Bring awareness.
We should premise with this.
Yeah, great ring awareness.
Yeah, You're really a veteran in that squared circle.
Yeah.
You know
Your
exactly where you
instinct's
are.
the only thing keeping you in the game right
Yeah,
now.
you don't even know if you're alive right now.
I really don't.
Let's go. We
Yeah, man,
gotta
what's up?
say who we are or whatever.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
You just for people who are joining us for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to start and then we'll go to...
Huh?
Wake up, Nick.
Oh, sorry, I was asleep.
Introduce
sorry.
yourself.
Oh, right. I'm Nick. I'm with Secret Handshake. That's the show we're
Yep,
doing right now, right?
That's the
Okay,
one.
cool.
You can go. Don't worry, you're good. Yeah, go back.
Back to sleep. Back to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I'm Cassian E. I'm also with Secret Handshake.
Oh. I'm Jerry. I'm not affiliated with Secret Handshake.
And I'm Harper. Now I've got some tough decisions to make.
And we'll be reading for the role of Secret Handshake. Oh boy.
gotta love those kind of
Already
podcasts.
I found what my bid is tonight. It's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Got asked in the comments here if we're online. We're extremely
We are
online.
We're incredibly online.
Some of us are
extremely
more
online.
online than others.
Who do
I
you
will
think?
say.
Who would you rank is the most most to least online? You're the most online.
I'm the most online.
It's
all day, every day,
me,
jacked
yeah.
in. If you're not jacked in, you're not alive.
I would say Cassidy, Nick, Harper, me. I would
Uh-huh.
argue that I'm the least online.
Yeah,
which
you're
is not a pride point.
No, you're definitely the least online.
It's not that.
Maybe it's that I
Am
just...
I really that low in the rankings? Because I
well,
think...
because we're both very online.
No,
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean,
You're
we're
Yeah.
posting. We're doing the
We-
post. We're
I'm-
tweeting.
I'm
tweeting
posting.
at
I'm
least.
liking. I'm
Yeah.
RTing.
You
Yeah, we're
generate
blogging.
content.
Yeah.
I generate content.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm wrong in saying that this one is the more online.
Is that true?
I don't. I think of. I think of myself as a bit more online than because
think-
I'm online constantly.
It might
Yeah,
be.
me
It's
too.
hard to say.
I'm literally online right now. I was actually.
I'm connected
This
to
is
the web
technically
for
the
sure.
most online
I
I've
was
been.
gonna say, let's go to the polls. Let's see who follows more people on Twitter.
Oh, I think that's gonna be me because I have a terrible ratio.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I'm at
I mean,
650.
Of between the two of you, because I know you will blast us both out of the water.
See, I'm at 795.
You follow 795 people.
Wow.
Wow.
I follow 187 people.
Yeah, let me look.
My ratio
Let's
is
see.
great though.
My ratio
Let's
is
see.
garbage.
My ratio is garbage
follow-
on Twitter, but that's because I feel like with Twitter, it's just like I want what I can't have.
208.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah, although your ratio is better. So my ratio is good by
Oh, it's-
default.
We're not gonna talk about Twitter follower
Look,
ratio.
let's talk about
I'm
social
just
media
saying.
marketing, folks, okay? You gotta post regularly and on
Oh, thank
time.
God, a call.
No, my argument was just
Secret
that I'm
handshake,
very
hello?
online. Hi.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? Nick's asleep and it's very loud. It's the most distracting anyone has ever been while asleep.
a real honk shoe over here.
Honk.
Hawk shoe.
Shoo! Got my honk shoes
You
on.
honk a shoe.
Oh, Yeah, what's up?
It's me, Keithan.
It's me, Keithan!
Keithan, I
Keithan,
haven't heard those classic words in a few weeks.
Been a hot minute.
I'm sorry, it's been an interesting campaign. I haven't had a moment where I could get away from our campaign.
Of course, your
for a while.
Your Dungeons
Your
and
D&D
Dragons,
group.
yes.
meets on Wednesday nights as well.
Yeah, my DM said we've got about 3 or 4 sessions until we end this campaign we've been on for a little over a year.
Wow.
Wow. You're getting to the climax. You're getting to the end there.
Yeah, man. We're getting to the oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Now, Keithan,
Keithan, that's not what I meant.
Now, Keithan, you famously take things a little further than we're comfortable. And we love that about
That's
you.
not what I meant. Don't
but-
be gross.
Yeah.
But
You
could
grosso.
do you want to fill us in a little bit?
Well, I just wanted to call in and say that I'm glad Nick get the beard back, like before you guys went back on cam, because I can only imagine he looked like a damn goblin.
I didn't look like a goblin.
Yeah,
I've got a
you accused
handsome
him last
face.
week of looking like a goblin in the comments.
And it's
Honestly,
mean.
it's spooky.
there's a lot of obviously anti-goblin sort of rhetoric going around here.
Yes.
And as someone who is regularly described as a goblin, I do find it
Yeah.
upsetting. I
Yeah.
would say goblin is one of my most frequently applied
I
mythical creatures.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I saw damn goblin, and
No.
I had to say it.
This beard will not be staying. This is a negligent. I haven't
Okay,
shaved
I
it a
was
bit.
gonna ask.
I'm not bringing it back. This is just I haven't shaved. So
It looks just what
Wait,
I would
so
describe
you're
as
gonna
like.
shave again?
I'm gonna shave again. Yeah,
Nick is shaving all summer.
I'll shave right now. I don't
Like,
care.
I'm just saying, like, you're gonna look like a damn goblin.
I don't look like a goblin without it. Come on, man.
now,
No, I am goblin, as in eating
Like,
food.
have you ever seen?
Not all you're eating.
What's that?
Have you ever seen the Lord of the Rings? The goblins in there.
Which goblins?
What
What
goblins?
goblins are you talking about?
Pick one.
I
Is
don't remember
Smeagol
what
a
part of
goblin?
the movie
No,
that is.
I do. There are goblins in the Mines of
The
Moria.
reason why is because most of the goblins were in the Fellowship of the Ring, and nobody rewatches that one because it was mostly like fairly long and boring. The only good parts were when they went through Moria, and then like the last 30 minutes.
More like
But Moria's
Lessia.
where the goblins are, isn't it?
High five. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, that was
Is
a
it?
hard one.
Is there
Isn't
just
that
like
where the goblins live? Help me.
is it just like an insert shot of one of them screaming? I don't remember these goblins being really.
No, it's before the Balrog. They're all running from goblins.
There's the troll. There's like the
Yeah.
mountain troll.
There's-
They get surrounded by goblins, man.
So the goblins are around them.
When he like the one guy knocks a helmet
I
with like a
blacked out.
chain and it goes in the well and it clangs all the way down.
Yeah, and then there be goblins.
And then there be goblins.
Yeah.
There be goblins.
And then, like after that, like the first shot is you see this goblin that looks strangely like Nick when he doesn't have a beard.
All right, well we're gonna
That
get an
is
image.
So-
We're gonna get an image of that. We're gonna put it up next show.
Next to my face.
Yeah, we're gonna see how accurate that is. We're gonna get that. We're gonna have that ready for next week. I'm gonna write it down right now.
Uh-huh.
Nick Goblin comparison.
Yes, Nick versus Goblin.
No.
I would love to. I would beat the crap out of a goblin.
Okay, I've got it in my notes. We know Nick versus
I'm
Goblin.
just joking around. I say it out of love. I say it because I care about you.
Oh, thank you, Keith, and I
I really
appreciate
do.
it. I appreciate it.
Keithan, are you supporting any facial hair right now?
Supporting, I like.
Yeah, I mean, I still got my beard. I've kind of been trimming it down here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I bet that's awfully goblinish.
Yeah, I bet you look like a damn goblin, Keithan.
Whoa, looks like the shoe's on the other foot, Keithan. How do you
A
feel?
freaking troll.
Your reaction.
Whoa.
I have a full beard, so I don't look like a goblin.
You look like an elf.
Goblins
You know what
famously
I
don't.
look like the most
Right?
interesting man in the world.
No.
I bet you do
Elves
not
have
look like
beards.
that,
Like the
Keith.
guy-
Elves
you
don't
know
have
the
beards
guy-
in
you
the
know
Lord of the
guy
Rings
from
movies.
the Dos
Oh, I don't
Hold on,
know.
guys.
We're just talking about general elves.
I have so much trouble imagining that you look like the man
Santa's
from
elves.
Dos Equis commercial.
Nick, you know I'm always thirsty,
And here's what I'll say, Keithan. Hold on one second.
I'm always staying thirsty like the Dos Equis man.
All right, yes, of course, Keithan. We
Drink
all
a
know that.
beverage.
I have to mention something. Nini, elves do not have beards.
Nini's
Yes,
over
they
here
do.
asserting that all elves have beards.
I would say
Okay.
1% of elves
Okay,
have beards.
elves don't have beards, but you know who does? Goblins.
Whoa, what? You
Wait,
turned it
hold on.
all the way
You're
around.
turning your
Okay.
back on your own
Then
mind.
you lost the plot completely.
Some elves have beards.
Who?
All elves have potential to grow a beard.
Which elf has a beard?
Which elf has the potential to grow a beard?
Name one.
How do you know they all do?
Yeah.
That's a bananas assertion also.
Duerden has some facial hair.
The Santa's elves.
Santa's elves do not have beards.
Yes,
I don't-
they
Famously,
do.
they
I
don't
mean,
have
that's
beards.
gonna canon to canon, you know. That's
Yeah,
gonna vary.
Which canon?
As depicted by who?
The
Coca-Cola?
Yeah. Ugh.
The real
These
one.
freaking corporations.
Ah, yes,
No,
Are you
look them up.
Are you talking about the Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
No, those ones, the elves are young.
Yeah, they're young elves.
In the Forgotten Realms, there's this elf called Grizzit Duerden, and I'm pretty sure that he sports a goatee.
With the name Grizzard Deward, you better have some sort of facial hair.
It's me, Grizzard Doer.
And he's like, bling! like a shiny-faced boy.
Look at this.
Hey, it's me.
I can't show.
Okay,
I
that's
can't,
ridiculous.
I
Okay.
can't show the viewers at home, but maybe I'll post this in the comments.
That is not.
Post it in the comments.
But at least a mustache or a mustache goatee combo,
I think it's
like
really
that
gonna.
has to have happened.
I think
It's
this
gonna
is.
vary a
I
lot.
think this is elf propaganda. I think that if you look at the canon of a Year Without a Santa Claus, of
Santa Claus.
of the Santa Claus, you're not going to find bearded elves.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There are no bearded elves.
What do you
Elf.
mean?
Elf, there are no bearded. You see, Will Ferrell have a beard? No.
That's not true.
I mean,
there are bearded elves in Elf.
In Elf, there might be bearded
I have
elves.
maybe
You know what?
selected a poor example.
You know what? I don't have to take any of this, okay? I don't have to be here listening about elves have beards,
I don't
okay?
understand why we're talking about elves whenever we were talking about damn goblins.
Because goblins and elves are friends.
Goblins
It's
are
like that
beautiful.
famous
No, they're not.
lyric.
No, they're not.
Okay, you're an elf. What's an elf to a goblin?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know that elves, like most goblins, are like elves that basically like were like driven underground for like
I think you're thinking of
Like-
the Drow.
the
The
drow.
I mean, I think that's the story of like a lot of the creatures, especially in
Haven't
Lord of the
you
Rings,
ever
isn't it?
heard
They're all
of dark
muddy.
Elves?
Dirt
Right,
elves.
but those are distinct from goblins. Like, specifically, they are a different thing.
That sounds true.
Listen, all I'm saying is that some
I am receiving silence, and I don't know if that's because I'm wrong, which I don't think I am.
elves have beards.
Okay.
Just
Oh my
get
god, yes,
used
some elves
to
have
it.
beards!
Here's what
That's
I'll
all
say.
I'm
Here's what I'll
saying.
say. If not to switch topics,
Yeah.
I just had this thought. Why did Benedict Cumberbatch not play an elf? He's got a
In
very
what?
elvish... In Lord of the Rings, he played a dragon. Or in The Hobbit, he played a dragon.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
pretty sure that while the Lord of the Rings was being filmed, like he was probably doing he was probably playing Sherlock in
Yeah,
that
Benedict-
series he did.
Cumberbatch has only ever played one character, and that character most closely aligns with Smaug.
But that timeline doesn't work out.
Yeah, and also...
Dude,
Sherlock
he's-
was way after Lord of the Rings.
And also, he's got
Sherlock
a
is not
real
Smaug.
elf face.
No,
He has a
he was
real elf
Smaug
face.
during
He's
the
got a...
Hobbit.
He's total an elf
He's
vibe.
got the elf.
That's what we in the industry
Benedict
call
Cumberbatch in the
an
early
elf
movies.
face.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
got elf vibes, too.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not in the
Do you guys want to
I
hear?
have a
And- but
question
not-
for you guys.
Yeah. What's up, Keithan?
Oh.
Okay, now
We'll get to you.
I saw this picture of Mads Mikkelsen
Mm-hmm.
with the Doctor Strange cape on at like one of the premieres for the movie. And
Premieres.
I just thought to myself, how much better Doctor Strange could have been
Here's
if
the thing.
the
I
role
agree with
would have
that.
been reversed. Like if Benedict Cumberbatch was the villain and Mads Mikkelsen got to play Doctor Strange.
Who's
I-
Mad
One-
Dog Mads Mikkelsen?
Two things. One,
Mads Mikkelsen is one of this generation's greatest actors.
I'm gonna look him up. Jerry, you say your thing.
I do agree that that would have been better, but it still would have been like fundamentally bad in the same way that Doctor Strange is fundamentally bad.
Oh, that's true. That's
do I
true. It
spell
would
this?
still be bad in the in terms of whitewashing the
Okay,
character.
Not whitewashing the character. I think the character's always
The
been white.
character's always been white, but the
right. That's been a
appropriative nature of it,
problem.
adjusting it so that it wasn't terrible.
Come again, Keithan. You were breaking up.
Okay.
Keithan, did we lose you?
Yeah, I
I
know.
kind of cut out for a second.
So
I
did.
forgot you.
Okay, cool. We lost what you had said most recently.
Hannibal. That's Mads
No,
Mikkelsen. Okay.
Mads Mikkelsen is.
He's Hannibal.
I mean, give him enough purpose.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
he's incredible. Yeah, he was Hannibal. Like
No.
mo-
Yeah. Just to reiterate, because I
No.
think we're breaking up.
What's his name?
Mads Mikkelsen.
No, he would have been better, but still bad.
Yeah, you say like Anthony Hopkins, move over because there's a new
Oh,
Hannibal. in
yeah.
town. His
Yeah,
name is
see? He
Mads
makes the
Mikkelsen.
skin
He
thing.
just whips you up and
Skin
down the
suit.
block, buddy.
Right?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he makes the skin thing.
No, you're talking about Buffalo Bill.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
that's
I think
yeah,
I
no,
think
he-
I
no.
literally am.
He doesn't put the
no,
lotion
that's
in the
Captain
basket.
Stottlemyre.
Yeah.
No, he looks like.
I know he looks like him, but he doesn't.
No,
Okay.
Anthony Hopkins wasn't Buffalo Bill.
We're
No.
We
man.
know.
With this is we are very confused.
This
We're
is
lost.
We're off the rails.
Swirling,
Let's bring it
swirling.
back
Let's bring it back.
to your D&D campaign.
Yes.
Walk us through what's happening.
What's going on? What's the deal here? What's the deal?
Okay, I mean, I don't know. About half the time I'm paying attention, and the other half I'm
Not.
not.
That seems like a
Talking to us.
That seems like a Keithan situation to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but apparently, currently, we're in the middle of this giant place, like sort of like this stone ocean where, like, you can sink through like these rocks, and there's this giant creature living in this stone ocean, but somehow, like, there's this prison out in the middle of it that we've found ourselves in, and
Wow.
our characters, since they're undead, they have this ability to where, like, they can, like, basically gain a new body template, and they can switch between them whenever they are covered in, like, other dead mass or, like, this stuff called grave dirt.
I gotta not lie to you. I've never been into like a lick style. I'm not into the undead. I'm not here for it.
I like stuff that's alive, personally.
I don't know what to tell you. That's just what my DM went with.
I'm an alive
Listen.
type dude. Now, your character fight? Is your character away? Is your character magic? What's
Magic.
going on? What's going on with your character?
No, like, they don't go...
Is it
your
loot?
The character doesn't go away, but,
Is your character
no,
heal?
no.
your body transforms.
Kiss.
No, I mean,
That can transform along with that transformation.
no, I mean, what type of character are you?
character
Are you up close fight? Are you away fight? Are
Bows,
you magic
arrows.
fight? Are you bow
I'm-
arrow?
What's your DPS?
Yeah, what?
I'm a bard.
Oh, a
I was
bard.
right. I said, is it
A
songs?
bard
Said, is it
Simpson.
loot?
See, but you were just doing
I'm a bard.
speakies.
Don't say
More
Bard
of a
Simpson.
More of a backliner.
You're more of a battle bard, you said?
Backliner.
Oh, okay,
okay.
okay. So everybody's up there fighting, and you're like, I love to watch my friends fight. It is really fun for me.
We are all dead.
I get 3 rolls singing songs all the time.
Singing songs is
Like
fun.
last week, we had like this like wrestling like crossover episode that
Uh-huh.
we did,
Okay.
Great,
where
love it.
we were doing this. There's this like giant wolf dog who is basically the anthropomorphic like world version of Roman Reigns in our world.
The big dog. It's his yard.
Yeah, he's called the big dog, Power Trowel.
Did he wear a vest?
Yeah, he started his own wrestling promotion called Big Dog Smash Match, or BDSM for short.
That's fun.
That tracks.
And we all had. I ended up having since we're the champions of this world now, we had to face like these 4 people who were challenging to become the new champions.
You, by the way, really slid in the fact that you're the champion of the world.
Yeah.
That's a real. You really fit that in
Well,
there.
I share championship of the world with my party.
Is there any part of you that wants to get
The
greedy?
shield.
That you want to
Yeah.
be? That you want to be the champ all by yourself?
I had to face the jukebox with a large dildo strapped on top of it as my opponent.
Okay.
Wow,
Sounds like my Friday
fun.
And
Idiot,
I
you
beat
idiot.
the jukebox by singing a song called Cuck Star.
Oh God, I don't think I need to hear that
Keithan,
song.
thanks for calling.
Thank you
We're
so
gonna
much
have
for
to talk to
calling.
you next
Yeah.
We're
time.
gonna
We
talk to you
always
next time, buddy.
appreciate it.
Oh boy.
You know we love.
Alright.
Tabletop RPGs can be whatever you want them to be.
I'm not gonna go any further than that.
Well, we could leave you, but I think we need to go into our first
Yeah, we're
segment.
gonna head into our first
We
segment.
appreciate you for calling.
Thanks.
But we do
Keithan.
appreciate you calling, and we
Thanks
hope
for being a friend of the
we hope you
show.
calling every week.
Yes.
Give us a call next
All right.
time. Tell us how the Digimon goes.
Yeah, let us know as you get closer to the end of that campaign. What happens? Are you afraid of any of your characters coming to life? I don't know what the concerns are
Right.
in this.
A Geppetto situation.
I don't know. I'm sure.
Classic.
At least one
A real
of us will
dildo.
probably be like officially dead by at least
Excuse
the end
me.
of the campaign.
Right.
I think we'll all be officially dead by the end of our respective campaigns.
Wow.
I mean, by the end of...
Too real.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
A
since I'm
variety of
campaigning to
ongoing
die.
Hi, are you a registered deaf person?
Did you say death?
I'm running for death.
I forgot to mention
That's terrible.
Until we find a better name, the people of this world have been calling us the Death Cuckers.
Yeah, that's not a good name. You should
Yeah,
come up
I
with a
think
better name.
any of them are
Yeah,
better.
I think any name you could possibly think of is probably better.
No, there's nothing inherently wrong with being cuckolded.
No.
Clink!
No,
I
that's
don't mean to kink shame the
that's-
undead.
that's
I'm
true.
sorry.
Cuck shame.
I don't mean to kink shame zombies.
yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'll leave you guys to it.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks,
for
Keithan.
calling. We love
Yeah, thanks for
Have a good
calling us.
night.
As always, appreciate it.
Missed your voice, Keithan.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I love you.
Good night, my man.
Talk to you next time.
All right, peace.
Ciao.
Love you so much.
That's
That's how I end the phone call every time I hang up with my boss. But it's after I've clicked the end button. It's always like, okay, bye. Love you so much. And every time, because it's the gamble, will I say it out loud one time?
I will say,
If you're watching this, Mark, I do love you.
I will
Mark.
say, that does remind me, my dad ends all phone calls exactly the same way because he only talks to people he likes and like are his family. And so for years, I would accidentally end all my phone calls. Okay, love you, bye.
Yeah.
Like that is how that was just how you ended a
Yeah,
phone call.
yeah.
And I would do it to teachers. I would do it to like college enrollment.
Calling
Like
your teachers on the phone. What's
Listen.
that? Hey,
I don't know.
teach, quick cue.
I have a very distinct memory of going to vacation Bible school and my younger
VBS.
brother. My
Yeah.
younger brother coming with me and me calling up the VBS gal and me like, sometimes he does swears. I was a little baby and I was afraid.
When you were a little
Hey,
narc.
hey,
See,
in my
that's the thing,
VBS,
no, I
hey,
wasn't
look.
a narc. I specifically wanted
I
them
was
to
a
be
narc.
prepared because, like, I was afraid. I was just afraid. I was
Hey.
like, don't think less of.
Look, in my
Anybody.
VBS group of kids swearing, that's a slap in the butt, all right? I don't take no kindly to no swears.
Just like child abuse.
Just hitting children.
hey, the parents sign a waiver, I can do whatever I want.
Isn't that
One of your worst characters to date.
Anyway, that guy had to leave.
Yeah, he had to go. He must go.
He definitely had to go.
I definitely love the waiver though, because like my third grade teacher, we got waivers.
Yeah,
You know,
gotta get the waiver.
may I beat your child?
You gotta get that
Yeah.
waiver.
My parents were like, sure.
Oh, I mean,
Your
only if
child.
you feel like it.
I mean, don't feel like you have to. Anyway, now
Hey,
this is a.
just because I'm giving you the waiver doesn't mean you have to use it. You know?
She had the paddle mounted at the front of the room? Was that a thing any of your teachers did?
Oh, God, no.
The paddle was just
No.
always on site.
No.
This
No,
was
I-
at a public school?
Yeah.
No, I went to private school, so all of the sort of abuse was like very like mental and like, you know what I mean? I don't know, like.
I mean,
don't
there
know.
were
This
only
is
probably
11
hardcore
kids in my
situation.
class, and I don't think anyone ever got hit, to be fair. But we were
Yeah.
all, we had the fear, you
Uh-huh.
know?
Yeah.
I went to public school. None of that ever happened. It was a very nice situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you grew up in a city.
Kinda. I grew up in the burb.
There were 11
The
kids in my
burbs.
class.
Yeah, I grew up in the burbs. All right, we got to do a segment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I had anything good with teachers, and the only thing I can think of is once I was at a banquet thing. This is kind of the opposite direction, and I was walking past my like social studies teacher from middle school, and I had a big piece of chocolate cake on my plate, and I tripped and I dropped it on him.
Is that
You idiot!
Yeah. Is that
How big
really-
was the chocolate cake piece?
It was I mean, you know.
Oh, that I wanted to
you
eat
got
that
your
cake.
classic perfect square of cake.
I,
Oh no.
Whoa!
I once tried to tell a teacher that I had eczema, which, one, why was I trying to share this with my teacher? And told him I had emphysema. He was like, okay.
Teacher, we're in the middle of a lecture. Calm down. No, I want to tell you I have eczema.
Oh no, it was at recess, much worse.
Teacher.
I've got Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. Christmas
A
Day.
case of the grouchies.
Oh my God, the
Why
goose as
are
big
we
as
so
me.
much we're elves? We're
You know why?
Christmas.
You know why? Because we're about to be in July. It's
Uh-huh.
Christmas,
Christmas
in
in
July.
Although on this show, you know,
Merry, merry, merry.
Raindrops
I don't-
now sting on an
We don't
open
endorse
fire.
holidays?
Raindrops
Is that
no,
what you're gonna say?
that's not what I'm going to say because we're about to celebrate a month-long holiday. I don't know if the rest of you have forgotten, but on this show, we're going to be celebrating July.
That's a pack of cigarettes, or like 4 packs of cigarettes in like one hit or something.
Yeah,
I don't know how
teens,
cigarettes
teach
work.
us about jewels
Yeah.
next month.
Anytime, anybody got jewel facts? Hit us up with it.
I heard from a high schooler that like that's like the thing that like you need to have to
Oh,
be
the
cool
jewel
in high
is
school
like
now.
the trendy.
Oh, you
Is
gotta
that
have-
true?
Yeah, it's
I don't know,
absolutely
it's absolutely
true.
like a.
Well, none of you
teen
are in high
trend.
school, so I don't believe
But
it.
okay, I'm sorry.
You don't know what I do with my days.
You go back to high
Oh
school.
God.
I'm reliving my favorite time.
I read a New York Magazine piece on why jewels are the big rage. So.
Okay, tell me about it.
I don't know. It just said like high schoolers do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever done
A woman
vaping?
from Russia tricked her way into getting into the Jewel Society.
Listen, I love New York Magazine and specifically the cut.
I think I have tried a vape before, but it
Specifically a nicotine vape, not.
I actually don't know. I think I have. Sometimes I feel like I've tried a vape that was like just like vapor and
Just flavor.
Yeah.
They make that, but Juul doesn't make that. Juuls all have nicotine.
Jewel,
just to be
all
clear.
nicotine all the time.
Are we sponsored by Juul?
I'm here to put the nick in nicotine.
Hey!
Jewel.
Amazing. We're kind of getting this whole thing worked out. Next week's show, I'm excited for. We've got Nick's new character, Nick Ateen.
Nicotine. Hey guys, it's me. I've got my Jewel.
And then we'll be like, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna be like, you know what? He does look like a goblin.
I'm gonna have my hair spiked forward.
Oh my god. One
Oh,
can
man.
only hope.
Now this is a regular segment.
The only one at this point.
This is
the
a
only
it's
one.
a
For
regular
months.
segment for months. This is we do this segment every single week.
Unless we
This
forget
is,
to.
This is a segment called
I don't know that we've ever.
Pitch a Tent, where we talk about the content
What?
that we've enjoyed over the past week.
Yeah, we pitch
And
it
we-
to
and
each
we-
other and you.
We pitch it to each other and you.
Hey Nick. Pitch this back to me, you know?
I don't do that.
No?
Bing!
No sports.
No, but you did look pretty graceful there.
Yeah, that was
Harper
great.
has excellent hand-eye
Great
coordination.
form.
That is
Now
true.
they're gonna roast me.
No, now it can
Oh, we
be
just
told.
roasted you so hard.
Uh-huh.
Harper has excellent hand-eye
Yeah.
coordination.
Uh,
Oh, roast good.
All right, so I've been revealed. I have a thing where when people say compliments about me, I assume they're mocking me.
Now it can be told.
Great, now you all know that. Cool. Does anybody have content they want to talk about a lot?
I do. I have 2 pieces of tent that I'd like to pitch. Nick, wake up. I'm talking.
Sorry.
Wake up. I'm important. The first piece is that I started watching this week Jerry, wake up. I'm sorry. I started to watch. I knew you wouldn't want to miss it. I started watching with my girlfriend Emma, Leo Remini, Scientology and the Aftermath.
Ooh,
sorry.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
advertised.
Sorry. Leah Remini was my second favorite part of The King of Queens.
What was your first?
Jerry
The
Stiller.
King.
It was Jerry Stiller.
I was about to be like, oh, the old guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's
Jerry
Jerry
Stiller. That was Jerry Stiller.
So basically, I've known about this show for a while, and it's sort of fascinated me because I think that Scientology is something to just sort of, it's kind of fun to know about because it's really fucking weird.
Wake up. Hey.
So it's scary. It's a scary. I think it's basically a docu-series where she's exposing the abuses of the church. She was a Scientologist for 35 years.
I
That's
love the
too
air quotes
long.
on the church because yeah.
It is truly bananas. And you know, the most wild thing about Scientology is, like, you know, I feel like when there's like a sort of like a big bad presented in media, sometimes, like, I think I've grown to sort of be like, okay, well, I think I need to hear both sides, just because, you know, maybe this is being sold to me through a lens that isn't quite as thoughtful. Maybe I need to be aware of, like, sort of not both sides, but just
Right.
like, what is the position that this, you know,
But I feel
that
like
this thing under attack is in.
with Scientology though, like,
With
the big bad
Scientology-
is always like that. It is a big bad of like power.
Yes, there is no other side. Scientology is just bad.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah. Big
know.
Scientology.
That's
is-
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Scientology's the big bad wolf and we're all little piggies.
Oh, we're in straw houses. You bet your ass.
Yeah, you better get into my brick house, a real religion.
Oh,
Nick, you are a brick house.
Ow, I'm a brick house.
So, yeah, it's bad. It's just
I'm Monty Monty.
bad. It's such a bad. It's a bad sort of organization.
Bad deal.
It only does bad things.
yeah. Well, and I didn't
it's
think
very
that-
bad.
Yeah, sounds more.
And then, so I've just been watching that. I'm like
Yeah.
3 episodes in.
I thought it was just like a one shot, like a movie. I didn't know it was a series.
No, it's a series. Because it's sort of like she's being like, you know, first of all, I also have a hot take, which is Leah Remini is just Diet Fran Drescher.
I think I saw you tweet this.
I don't know if I agree with this.
I don't know
need
that I
more
agree with it either.
context
Have
on
you
this.
guys watched and listened to Leah Remini
Yeah.
long enough to know?
Not really.
Yeah, yes,
No,
I
but
watched
have
King of Queens a lot
of
as a
opinions
kid.
about Fran Drescher.
Well, I don't mean it in any other way than they just sort of sound alike.
Oh, okay. You just mean like that they're both from like Queens?
Leah Remini is from Brooklyn, but sure.
I'm sorry. As far as I know, she was the Queen of Queens. So
I heard for that show, Leah Remini replaced the head of Scientology. They killed him off and replaced him with Kevin James. Is that true?
Spoilies!
That's such a great joke that I just made.
It was.
But it's sort of like if we're doing like sort of a spectrum of character, like obviously Fran Drescher is like one true, and Leah Remini is just on the spectrum but more diluted.
What is one true?
She's just like
It's the part of the new religion.
She's the best.
We must follow the one true.
yeah.
It sounds pretty good.
no,
I
but
like
I get it.
it.
Like Fran Drescher is like a platonic ideal.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She's like, I think
Cancer
she's actually
cancer.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all strongly
she's
agree.
really good. So that's my one piece of tent, and then my
I love
other piece
it.
of tent is Avril Lavigne's album "Let Go."
Oh.
Now, you were
Is that
listening
the
to this
first
when you
one?
showed up here.
Yeah, I was, because I was listening to the song "Anything But Ordinary." I don't. Whatever. I don't want to
No.
get. I don't want to get into it. Really, it's just that song is literally a country song, and on the album it doesn't sound like that. And I love that song, so I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, whatever. And then I was like, I'm just gonna like play this album, and I was just like immediately transported like to my mom's Suburban. Like it's raining. Like I'm looking out the window. Like I'm literally like doing a monologue in my head where I'm like, no one gets me, like no one understands me, and I'm alone in this. You know?
I'm with you.
Exactly. Like I'm staring at the bridge. Like, you know, she's just like Avril Lavigne.
Mm-hmm.
That album is so good. Like it's so good in
It's so
in a
like
2002.
specific.
Yeah, in a 2002. It's a 2002 homage. I
Yeah.
think.
No, I think it's.
It did, and it came out in 2002.
It came out in '98.
It came out.
Oh, ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time.
You and
It's like
your
when Prince
rainbow.
sang about 1999 in 1982.
Yeah, I think it came out in aught 2.
It is came in a lot too.
But
I feel like it really like hit that crest.
it's good, even though Skater Boy is like very much just like a pick me kind of song, you know.
Well, because
Not like other girls.
Uh-huh.
specifically about how she was dating the guy from. Is it the guy? It's not Blink-182. It's
Nickelback.
It's not Nickelback.
Well, she is married.
No,
to
she
the
is
lead
married,
singer
but
of
she was
Nickelback.
dating the lead
Are you
singer
talking about
of.
Bam Margera? My favorite
thought-
skater boy.
I thought Bam Margera was so cute when I was a baby.
Uh-huh. I don't think
right.
I think I've only seen like video game renderings of Bam Margera.
Yeah, I can't picture him not blocking. That's
Yeah.
Was he married to Ashley Simpson? No, that's
was married to
Wayne.
no
Marge
way of
Simpson.
knowing.
He had like blonde curly hair, and he like
Oh.
made one song, right?
What?
Oh boy.
In addition to being a skater?
I just
thought maybe
remember
I was
that
thinking
he
of
was a
someone else.
superstar.
I thought he was.
I think he was jamming on his guitar, but it could be a different version.
No, this song isn't about Bam Margera. It's about.
No, it says it says Bam Margera right on Nini's
Oh, that's not who I'm
phone.
thinking of.
Yeah, he's in Jackass.
That's not who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was
I don't know what I'm
messing
thinking
around. It's not Bam Margera.
I'm thinking of.
It's for sure not.
I'm thinking of.
It's Tony Hawk.
Anthony Hawk.
No, but I think it's the guy from like.
Antonio Hawk.
Can anyone help me?
I
don't know.
can't help.
What
can't
is
help
the
you.
answer we're looking for?
Well, who was
Who
Skater Boys about?
Who is Skater Boy about?
Who?
If you know who
Isn't it-
Skater Boy is about, call in
Isn't
now.
it Dan Coulier?
Dan?
Please, if anyone knows this, please just call us.
Is boy about. Here we go. Ready? I'm about to freaking find out.
Okay, we're having it. We got the answer coming in.
Here we
He
go.
was a
Ready?
boy.
Is
He
she
was
Was a boy, and another one, and never been everywhere.
He was in love. She did ballet. One more can I say? I'm like so much more. I have
Oh my
no
God.
idea the context of these people.
Oh my
He wanted
God.
her. She never tell. Secretly, she wanted him as well. Classic Romeo and Juliet. You know. All of the friends stuck up their nose. They had a problem with these baggy clothes. They was a scared. Oh wait. He was a
He
skater.
was a skater boy. He said me, my name is Dick.
When I sing this song, the pronouns are out the window. I'm just using whatever
Good.
pronoun comes to mind. You know, it's just
yeah.
like he was a skater boy.
I said, see you me later, boy. It's
That
all in the
wasn't
first
good
verse
enough
for
for
me.
I was a superstar slamming on their guitar.
I like every song that's about another person actually being about them.
That's super funny, but
so
just
good.
making them all random is also very
They're
funny.
both really
They're
good.
both so funny.
Wow.
That's how you do it, as far as I'm concerned. That's good.
Did you find out the answer?
No, I didn't.
I'm
We're
working
looking
on
at a
it.
ranker
And
article
you call
currently.
yourself a PI?
No.
Like you never have.
I've never once called myself a PI.
Does anybody else have content instead of just like you guys just like roasting me about my interest in
No, we're busy
Scientology and Avril
Googling
Lavigne?
things. Is it the guy from Sum 41? They dated.
They did.
Could
Yeah.
be.
They did
Listen,
Fat
I
Lip,
don't know.
right?
182, some 41.
It's gonna be
Numbers.
It's gonna be it's honestly gonna be hard to find out anything about Avril Lavigne because
Of the
Because she
Switch.
died and been replaced. Yeah.
she passed.
Did Sum
and
41 do
She's
Fat
resting
Lip?
and her clone is now
Oh,
it's really
boy.
sad. It's
Hey, it's a
honestly sad
bummer.
and not talked about enough. But
It's a bummer that Barbara Streisand cloned Avril Lavigne. That was the story, right?
that's like that's like perfectly my interest. Like if Barbara Streisand cloned Avril
Remember when
Lavigne.
Barbara
I'm like,
Streisand cloned Avril
I'm like, oh what?
Oh, what?
Like would read that thread.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for sure.
I'll come up with that whole conspiracy theory. I don't care. I'm not doing anything else.
Anyone else have tent? Or are you guys just all like
Yes.
sit quietly in your rooms?
Yes, I have content.
I have content as well.
Stop yelling at me, Nini.
I can only speak in one volume. It's my curse.
Who are you going? Like, what's the story?
You go ahead. I just got mad.
I listened
I gotta
to.
calm down. What are you listening to, Harper? What's this Harper guy listening to these
Yeah,
days?
this
In-
Harper character.
baby.
In the time since last we spoke, aka last Wednesday, I have listened to every episode of Fandalites, an Animorphs podcast.
Animals.
What's
Animals.
Yeah, this is a podcast.
It's an Animorphs podcast.
What's Animorphs? The books?
The
Yeah, the
books.
books.
Animorphs the books, not
What is
the
that? What,
series.
So tell me. What
So
this would
every
be.
episode, which they're released weekly, they read a book and then talk about it. I have no, I
Any book, not even Animorphs.
No, they're all Animorphs books, and they're
they'll read A Tale of Two Cities and then be like, "This is
Not
why
enough
this is
morphing.
actually Animorphs." It's like a fan,
it
like
was
a fan
the best
theory
of
podcast.
times. It was the morph of times.
It's the far, far greater than I do.
I think one city should have turned into the other city.
Do you know one story I do like though? The Prince and the Pauper.
Go for it.
Which is that a
'Cause he-
story that
'cause
has
he
an actual title that's different? Than
I thought it was The Prince and the Paupers.
My favorite, my favorite Animorphs book is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love
so
the
much.
Beauty and the Beast.
Mine's the Fly.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and
Animal.
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay,
So
Yes,
I
yes.
listened to every episode of that in the past 7 days. They've covered 31 books in the main series, and then several of the
That's such a good idea.
associated
That's-
books.
I would listen to that.
It's an idea that I think that I in the past had and attempted to do with like Alex and
Yeah, that seems like right up Alex's
Yeah,
alley.
you tried to do it with Alex and
Right up Alex's
another
asshole.
guest. Well, and obviously.
another
Obviously Andrew
host
Wagner.
maybe. I don't think
Did
he
it?
was there.
That
Oh.
impression.
Well, we had talked about
That's my elephant impression, sorry.
Ella Fitzgerald.
That was a trivia name once.
yeah, for sure.
Sorry,
Holy-
continue.
Oh
So
my
we
god.
just talked about doing something similar in the past, so it was good to listen to, and I feel like I have absorbed a lot of Animorphs info. I have not been reading the books along with them, obviously. I
You
didn't
can't read.
I can't read, and I didn't read like 40 books in a week.
If you
I will
were-
say that through you listening to this, I've picked up more Animorphs lore than I anticipated.
There's a lot, and they're only like about, I think, halfway through, so I can't wait to know everything and then never be able to forget it, but not learn like the name of the street I live on.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
If you were an Animorph, what kind of creature would you Animorph into?
Well, here's what I'll say. I would try and have a good collection. This is a mistake these kids make at every turn. I said this the other day.
Specialize.
Yeah, they specialize. These are the kids, if they were playing Pokemon, they'd only ever have their starter. Like, you gotta collect them all.
Wait, you can get different Animorphs?
Yeah, just touch
what?
it.
You just touch it. What?
What?
You touch an animal and acquire its DNA, and then you can morph into it.
What?
Yeah, you don't know anything about animals?
I don't know anything. I didn't know that's how. Wait, you can touch any animal.
Yes.
So I can touch horse.
Yes.
I'm horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I can touch pig.
Yep.
You're
I'm
pig?
pig.
No, I don't think they've done that one, but yeah.
What's the special
So many people.
transference? Like, why?
They got powers from the Andalites. It's an
alien race.
alien race that invented this technology, the
Okay.
morphing technology.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay,
Can I touch other human?
Yes.
and you can turn human.
Yeah. You can
I
turn
can-
into specific.
You can
human.
turn into other human. Let's take it another step further. You can combine the DNA of different human, make new human.
What?
Yes.
You can make babies.
You can be, not make, but become.
I can be baby.
But
Yep.
I'm baby.
full-grown baby,
You
Full
can be
grown.
full-grown
Big.
baby.
I can be big baby.
or like
Age-
probably like your age.
It's
You
the
can be whatever
age
age
of
you
it's
want.
it's the age of the animal that when you acquire its DNA.
Right. So you can do like one of the,
Okay.
in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yes.
Yeah.
When she gets their baby pictures and she combines them.
Yes, yes.
You can do that, but
Scarby.
with their DNA, and just be them now.
Can I do human
I'm just
lion?
here to bring it back.
In theory.
I could be.
Yeah, you can.
I could be lion human.
Yeah.
You'll be
I
a-
think so.
a real
They don't use these
chimera.
powers that much, and it's not always clear what is and isn't possible for all of them individually and what all comes into play. Also, everything of mine is secondhand because I'm not actually reading
Yeah.
the books, but yeah, you can.
So I could touch giraffe. I could touch llama, and I could have the world's longest neck, longest and hairiest neck.
And most arrogant attitude.
Oh yeah, we all know about llamas.
So that real
Yeah.
head in the
we
clouds.
all saw Emperor's New Groove.
We did.
No touching.
Spinach puffs.
Yeah, the poison.
The poison that killed Goose Goat. Goose Goat's poison.
That poison?
Yeah.
Or wait,
Goose
no,
Goat's
he
poison.
says that poison, then she says, yes, that poison. I'm sorry,
It's a great
I'm
movie.
still getting off book.
David Spade, underrated voice actor in that film.
True.
Very good in that movie.
Um,
Anyway, so Animorphs.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
your 10?
Yeah.
Good.
I listened
Like-
to a lot of it very quickly.
Wait, okay, I have another question. Could I touch, like, a porg? Does it have to be a real animal?
It has to have DNA.
Yeah,
DNA.
I mean, if Porg was real, you could touch Porg.
I got,
I could touch porn?
I got.
Could I touch the elephant seal that Luke drinks the milk of?
What are you
In
saying?
the last... Have any of you seen The Last Jedi?
I don't know about I don't know
It's a
about
fundamental
star
failing. We're working on
fights.
it.
There is a part in the latest
Battle
Star Wars.
Wars in the galaxy.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
about it. I don't
next,
know.
next you're going to be talking about sports ball. Ugh.
Oh.
I love our mixed attitudes towards nerd thing. We're like, oh, do you mean the drow? And you're like, what's a Star Wars?
It's real nerd hours.
Anyway, Luke drinks the
Whatever. We're not
the-
gatekeeping.
No, live your lives.
Luke drinks the milk of like an alien elephant seal, and it's like green milk, and it's awesome.
Shamrock shake.
It's a shamrock shake. It's a shamrock shake. There's a lot of fan theories about it.
Disgusting.
God, I didn't have a single Shamrock Shake this year.
I messed up. I should have gotten one.
That's why I'm so weak.
I have been very sad lately.
We've missed the season.
That's why I'm so weak. Oh my god. Okay.
What's your tent?
My tent. I've talked about this before.
Oh god.
Talk about it again.
No, because there's a new installment.
Ooh.
It's very exciting. It's a second installment. This is a 4-year-long. 4 years ago was the first installment. Now is the second installment.
Is this just you graduating?
This is not me graduating. This is a podcast called Stained Glass,
Okay.
where Scott Ackerman and Adam Scott have a podcast that they host.
Adam
with-
Scott, the tennis professional?
No, Adam Scott, the actor from Parks and Recreation.
And party down.
And Party Down, Step Brothers. Should we just go through his IMDb? The
That one
greatest
episode
event
of
in
Boy
television
Meets World.
history. That one episode of Boy Meets World.
Ghosted.
Ghosted. Anyway.
Like what else is he in?
The Good Place.
Oh yeah, the good place.
So they
The
host a
bad
podcast
things?
called Are You Talking REM Re-Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've seen lots about it.
Yeah. They put out an episode today called Stained Glass 2. And the guest is Todd Glass. And they talk about the band Stained.
Oh my god.
That one song, It's Been a While, right?
We
We were talking about that last week, I think. Yeah.
was it last week?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because I posted on my story, this song whips sack.
Yeah.
Thanks to your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For,
her new favorite phrase.
Yeah,
Whip sex.
I've been
And you
saying
can
it
own
and
it
it
now.
kills.
Yeah, it kills.
People love
It kills.
it.
But it's not mine, and I don't claim it as such.
You know what? I
it
think my
belongs to you
brother,
now.
I found out recently that I think my brother got it from a tweet.
Death of
Okay.
the author.
I don't know.
It's
I'll figure it out and source properly. But anyways,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stained Glass.
Stained Glass, they talk about the band Stained. They don't really talk about the band Stained. It's basically Scott Aukerman and Adam Scott making fun of Todd Glass because he knows nothing about bands or music or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that boy's energy.
he comes on and he's like, I don't know anything about REM. And so they play different songs.
Yeah,
and
it's
try
not a
to
very
guess.
good impression. Is the thing that I am gonna have to comment
That's
on.
Do you
fine.
have a better one?
I don't think I've ever tried one. I don't. Yeah, that was the first
I
time.
did.
A local
hear it.
joke.
That is Todd Berry.
That's true. I'm a
So
fool.
So they'll just play songs for
I do
him,
like
and
that
he'll
glass
try to guess if
more.
it's a song by REM. It is very, very funny.
That is very funny.
That's my. I was listening to it on the way here. It's very good. Very, very good.
Right.
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 My tent's all repeats, so I just gotta.
Hey, Pete and
Rattle 'em
repeat,
out.
sitting on a log.
Number one, I'm currently 80% of the way through the last of the Tamara Pierce novels that have been written. So psyched about that. Getting through that bibliography.
Yeah.
Great author, great for women, great for young kids. Enjoy that fantasy.
This counting thumb turned into a thumbs up.
Thanks, Tammy.
Number two. Y'all remember when I was talking about how great Escape to the Country is? Show currently available on Netflix. British reality version of House Hunters, wherein you don't have to actually buy anything, and it's 100% more charming. Now it's 200% more charming because they're moving to Europe, baby.
Ooh.
The great thing about it is they might not even be moving to Europe. Half of the show is trying to convince them to move to the area of Europe they've said they wanted to move.
No, this is a separate show.
It's a separate show called Escape to the Continent. It is also available on Netflix. Yes, in England they call it to the continent. It's very...
Make it over to the continent.
Oh, they refer to Europe as the continent?
Yes.
Whoa.
to the continent then.
Yeah. It's having a tour of the
Any
continent.
British person at any given time. I will just say that. I did just say Persian. And like, I can't let it slide.
But yeah, I continue to find it very charming. We toss in some European history, but it's all with a very British slant, which is just delightful.
A British slant.
Every episode
That's
they
what that
hang out
accent
with
is
a
called.
British couple who has moved to that neighborhood. And that British couple is always just like, yeah, we love it.
It's really good.
And then
Really enjoy it.
my third repeat
We don't
content.
care.
It's good, bruv.
We love it.
It's good, bro. We don't care. We love
love
it.
I don't care. I love it.
I don't care.
I
don't.
We're doing Johnny
We're doing
Cash.
Johnny
impressions.
Cash impressions earlier.
Tonight's all about Charlie XCX, honestly.
Charlie XCX, Johnny Cash, the great
June
musician.
Carter.
Now
Harry
these
Potter
are two
characters.
sides of the same coin.
Not caring, loving things. You know, they both have these themes.
Very poetic. My final one is I found another article about whether it's possible to have personal style in the age of the algorithm and like suggested Instagram things, etc. This one was on one of my favorite style blogs, The Man Repeller, and I just think that it's such a charming little irony to vocally wonder, is it possible to have an original thought while basically rewriting an article that came out a few months ago. But both were very well done.
It's tough. Hey, living in this time is tough.
It's
Then be my
really
tenth.
tough.
Yeah, it's real tough. Everything went a little bit downhill today after a couple things went really well yesterday. So,
Uh-huh. But also a couple things went really bad yesterday too.
yeah, it's just a bunch of
It's
shit.
all
Folks-
over the
folks,
place.
Life is a mixed bag.
Ugh,
Of
Life.
mostly bad
Of mostly
things.
bad
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's a mixed bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's a mixed
For
bag.
sure.
Mixed bag.
It's sort of
I-
like do you know the jelly bellies that they make that are they taste like things that you wouldn't want to eat?
Birdie
Oh
box.
yeah, and there's that little
Buggers.
thing where there's a thing where you like spin a wheel and then you eat whatever color it lands on,
And you
don't
have to,
know
legally.
Yeah, and you don't know if it's the good kind or the bad kind.
Yeah.
Green apple or grass clipping.
Yeah, and I feel
Grass
like even if you
clipping.
get like buttered popcorn, you're still like, it wasn't good.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird flavor
Yeah.
for something to be.
Buttered toast. I'm like,
Ooh.
what?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
toast.
Why do
Why-
I want that in bean
That,
form?
yeah,
It's like-
exactly. I don't
yeah.
want it in buttered toast form.
Yeah.
Really.
Right.
And then it's
Oh,
like buttered ham. Why are all these butter?
Yeah, it's just like
It's
The
just a
only
bunch of
flavor
butter
they've got
flavors.
figured out is butter.
Yeah.
Buttered apples. What?
Buttermilk.
buttered apples though.
That sounds
Would
like a
have.
whip. Yeah.
That
That
that,
sounds like
that could whip sack.
That could whip.
Oh,
something.
it
For real.
could.
For real.
No,
Whipped cream.
what it always reminds me of is like whenever you have like a Doctor Who episode or whatever, some other thing where the same thing happens, where it's like, we need to destroy the human race because clearly they're all shitty. And it's like, no, don't, because, I don't know, love is nice.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
do
Just
it.
do it. Yeah. Give it to the whatever the robot men. What are they called? Cybermen.
Cybermen.
Yeah, I think if aliens landed and they were like, we will destroy. Why did they're robot aliens? They're like, we will destroy this planet.
Exterminate!
And I would be like, can I press the button?
Me.
Gimme button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me one button.
If it's under a
I
like,
don't know why this is how I press a button. Me one button.
It's like two nipples.
Yeah.
You're like, gimme butt.
I was just thinking like the button where you have to like maybe like turn the key and then you lift the plastic thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's definitely like isn't it like
The
the
cartoon-
Staples button that's like,
Yeah.
you make it easy.
Exactly. Everyone is exterminated.
But
that
it's
was easy.
destroyed.
That was easy. Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching Secret
Is
Handshake,
the show over?
show where we all agree we should be done with
Who
this
cares?
one. We blew it. Sorry. Please share this video, I guess.
This is like impressive.
La, 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 la.